man. Anyway, be right through the hallway. Make sure you go like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good Live from 85, back at it again, the realest one on the net, boss talk of business. Y'all know what to do, man. Go ahead and subscribe, man. Y'all know what it is. Like these videos, share these videos, don't skip no ass, and I apologize for making y'all wait so long on me to come back and start dropping videos, man. Real talk. For everybody that's been waiting on me and tune in and still be in tune with the channel, man, I appreciate you, man. I really do. I really, really do. And for everybody that comes on that's not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And when you come on, get in the comments, get in the live chat, hit me up, let me know who watching, what's your name and where you from, so I can know who all tuning in and from what part of the world you at the moment. So, I've been sitting here chilling here lately, man, getting my life on track. Y'all know how it go, man. Life is real, and you gotta handle your business before you go and do anything else. So that's what I've been basically doing. But since I got some free time on my hands and we back at it, man, let's go ahead and talk about it. Now y'all see in my title, I got Memphis, I got Lil Boosie, and what else I got? The rapper that confessed in the song. So I'm gonna talk about it in order. Let's talk about Memphis right quick, man, cause there's a lot going on in Memphis. You feel me? A lot going on. Now, as y'all know, or y'all might not know if you're new to the channel, I'm from the SIP. I'm from Mississippi. But where I'm from North Mississippi. So I'm like 50 minutes from Memphis, you feel me? So we're going to talk about it, but we ain't going to get too in-depth about anything, you feel me? If y'all want to comment things about it, y'all can. But anyway, Lil Baby had a concert here recently. And the concert was going good. And then all of a sudden, y'all know how black folks do, man. It's just the truth. They start shooting at the concert. And Dolph cousin Jizzle, CEO Jizzle, however they reported, whichever one, however you want to say it, he got hit on the side of his stomach, but he's in stable condition, everything all right. But they saying where all that stems from, right? I mean, if y'all don't know, I'll go ahead and talk about it. R.I.P. Dolph. Y'all know Dolph had his life taken not too long ago. And people are saying that CMG allegedly and PRE are into it over it. I don't know how true that is. That's how he say, she say. Yeah, I see you, C-Mac. I see you, man. I appreciate you coming to the live, man. I see you. But yeah, everything I'm about to say is alleged. They say, all that beef stems from that, man, because if you're not in tune or if you're not from down this way, I put it to you like this, man. People love Dolph, you feel me? And people are not playing about Dolph to this day. Like right now as we speak, it's like it happened yesterday. People. The get back is for real. I'm gonna put it to you like that, man. The get back is for real. And I don't know. I'm not gonna say this is all connected. I'm not for sure, but probably 2 weeks ago, Black Youngster, his brother had his life taken. Now I don't know if people remember, but Black Youngster made a video. He was at a graveyard and he was on this specific tombstone that said Thornton. And people know that Dolph's last name is Thornton, right? And from what I hear, people really didn't like that. They took high offense to it, high offense. And things have been happening back and forth. Not just with Jizzle, but with other folks too. Let you get by. I'm finna get back to it. And let my auntie get by. Oh, alrighty. But yeah, with Jizzle, they was at the concert. It's footage of it too. You can go and I think No Jumper got footage of it. Say Cheese got footage of it. You can see when it happened and everybody running back and forth and all that. You know, it was a big commotion. But ever since Dolph passed, like Pete, like I said, the Get Back been for real. I don't really know no other no other rapper that something happened to, and things was going out of control to the extent that it's going with Dolph. You feel me? Yeah, man, I gotta stay active, man. Got to. I got people wanting to buy my channel, man, and I was about to sell it. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was about to sell it and just build up another one, but I grind too hard for this, man. So I said I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm just gonna stick with it. But back to what I was talking about. He say, she say, everybody's saying, basically it's PRE against CMG. I don't know if y'all remember a while ago, the comedian, and I ain't talking about him. This is the only way I can explain it for y'all to know who I'm talking about. He got the messed up arm or the messed up hand or whatever. He was at the airport and he seen CMG affiliate Lil Migo. And I want to say Lil Migo just he just pled guilty to a RICO charge, assault, or I'm not really for sure what it was, but yeah, I want to say he just pled guilty to something, some kind of RICO. But either way, dude with the messed up hand, he stole off of Lil Migo. So it seems like, with them it's on site, like it's for real. Some people holler on site and some people show you it's on site. Yeah, Grove Hero. Yeah, that's who that is. Yeah, so you got a lot of people that still rock with Dolph, and when they be seeing people from the other side, like I say, it's for real on site. And I see a lot of folks say, they be talking about Lil Durk and King Von, and everybody always hollering, man, get back for Von, get your get back for Von, and I said when it came to that Durk is, he's a mainstream artist. He's not underground no more. Just can't go and do something, you feel me, and it's gonna come back on him. But I'm gonna tell you this though, like I say that to say this. Things happening with that, on that end too with them. But the get back with Dolph is completely different, man. Like I say, Dolph was love, bro, and man, these dudes are not playing. Like for real, they are not playing, man. It's been so much going on with just that little situation. Like I say, I can't even really just say all the stuff. You feel me? Because it's been so much, and then plus it's all alleged, because you don't hear your guy that going on TV saying anything about none of this. You don't hear Black Youngster going on Instagram saying nothing. But he did make a comment when his brother passed, and he made it clear that he's getting get back for his brother, and he don't care what it is or who it is. It's on site with him, and he ready to crash out over it. And could you blame him? You feel me? That's his brother. Could you blame him? I be ready to crash out over my nephews, cause that's the closest thing I got to brothers. You feel me? So I would be the same way. Also in Memphis, y'all have got to leave that Nike store alone, man. Like for real, bro. We ain't gonna be able to get, in the South, sometimes we can get shoes a little bit quicker than folks up top can, you feel me? Just cause of that Nike store. The Nike store is right there. And they didn't hit the Nike store probably 3 times in the last 2 weeks. They get on they hit the container and clean them out, man. Like the last little lick happened, I think 2 days ago, and they hit the Nike store up for like $200,000 worth of items or whatever. A week before that, they jumped the train. You feel me? And You can see Nike boxes and all this all over the ground, shoes and everything, man. They hit him up again, man, for like, man, they no telling how much stuff, man. I just know 200,000 because that's what they said the last report was. But man, now the store closed. You feel me? The plant. You feel me? Cause it's really a plant. But now they got the whole plant closed for further investigations and all that. Man, y'all gotta leave that store alone, man. For real, leave the store alone. Cause pretty soon, people gonna keep hitting up the store and they'll mess around and close it and move it somewhere else. And then it's gonna be a lot of people out of jobs. You know, people don't think about that. They just think about, you know, the short term. But long term, we ain't gonna be able to get these shoes like we used to. Our family members ain't gonna be able to come bring us shoes for the low like they used to. It's gonna put probably thousands of people out of work, you feel me? And jobs are so hard to come by right now. I mean, come on, you know Biden ain't giving us nothing. We gotta be from Ukraine to get some money, you feel me? Cause that's where they sending all the money to. They ain't sending out no stimuluses or nothing like that to us. You feel me? So yeah, we gotta be smart about that, man. Real talk. It was something else that happened in Memphis, man. I'm trying to think of what it was, man. It's been a lot going on. Yeah, man, it's gonna go crazy if that factory be gone, man. People gotta leave it alone. Y'all gotta leave it alone. For real. Please leave it alone. You know, because I ain't gonna lie to you, that store helps me out because, you know, I'm a shoe guy. You know, I stay getting something new or whatever. I stay getting something or whatever, and you know that's the plug. That factory is the plug. So y'all leave that store alone, man. leave it be. Please leave it be. I'm trying to think, man. Like I say, it's something else that happened in Memphis, man. Like I say, it's so much. I can't even really remember everything, but we'll come back to it. I'm gonna go on to the next subject, Boosie. Now, you got Lil Boosie and Young Blue. They been into it over Boosie saying Blue owed him some money and Blue forged his signature on a contract to get him out of the deal that Boosie had him in. That's Boosie grievance. Now Young Blue on the other hand, he's saying that Boosie can't be mad at him about the success that he has because Boosie didn't invest nothing into him. He say that Boosie didn't pay for not one video. He didn't put $1 into the brand. Now, let me say this on Boosie part. A while ago, when they first got together, I remember Young Blue posted this. He said that, you know, thank God for Boosie. You know, he helped him and he'll have him for life. And when nobody was fooling with him, Boosie came through and all that. You know, he was praising him and showing him love. So I don't see how he can go and say the stuff he's saying now. Now, that's what I'm gonna say on Boosie part now. Now, let me say the things I think Young Blue is right about too. Now, let's say a man didn't invest nothing into your project, didn't put nothing in your project, he ain't put you out, he ain't gave you no budget for a video or nothing like that, right? If a person signs me and he hasn't contributed any money into my project or into me as a whole, but then when I do go and blow up after put money into myself or another team I get with put money into me, you can't expect me to give you anything because you didn't contribute nothing into my project. So how do I owe you? You feel me? Now I get what he's saying on that. If that's true, you feel me? You never know. Now he also showed some things about when it comes to that forged signature part. He showed a message that somebody had sent him that showed that Boosie people was in talks with Blue people and they had already talked out this situation and figured out what they was gonna do. So by what I read, I don't I personally don't think that Blue forged his signature. You feel me? Because I'm gonna tell you, if somebody forced somebody's signature, I think that the consequences of it would be going a little bit quicker than what it is now. They wouldn't be going back and forth on those social media. They would have their lawyers involved, and the lawyer would send a cease and desist when it comes to his music and all of that. You feel me? Because I didn't sign this contract to give you this freedom to go do that. So I kind of understand what Blue saying on that part. Then Blue go and say, now this is what everybody been talking about, saying that Boosie hit, he hit his mama and he be so disrespectful to her or whatever. Now, I'm probably I'm probably about 3-4 hours from Baton Rouge. If I go to Jackson, I'm probably about I ain't that far from it then, but being where I'm at in North Mississippi, I ain't just that close to Baton Rouge. But you have people that's from there that's always coming over this way, you feel me? So I used to hear that Boosie was, I ain't gonna say so much as hitting his mama, but they used to say that he was very disrespectful toward her. And then his brother goes on an interview with Say Cheese, and he confirms that. You feel me? He says that Boosie busted out his mama windows and he was disrespectful and he has an anger problem and all that, you feel me? And that there, no matter how much I might admire you as an artist or whatever, I just can't rock with that, you feel me? Because it ain't no circumstance and no reason that any man should disrespect their mama, period. And when I say disrespect, I mean anything. Like, I don't even cuss around my mama, you feel me? I don't cuss around my mama. I don't smoke around my mama. You feel me? I show her that respect. So, busting out my mama windows or anything like that, man, I couldn't imagine doing nothing like that. Cussing at my mama or something like that, I couldn't, man. Ain't no way I do nothing like that. So, I don't respect that. That ain't cool. People can get in the comments and ride boots and nuts and all that, but on some man talk, on some stand up G talk, nah, I don't respect it. No matter how much I might admire that person as an artist, I can't rock with that. No man should disrespect their mama, the person that brought you in this world, the person that took care of you, the person that fed you, clothed you, bathed you, made sure you had a place to stay. You supposed to have them for life. It ain't nothing that your mama could do to warrant you to cuss her out, bust some windows or nothing. It ain't nothing my mama could do to make me do that. I don't care what it is. She could come and slap me in my face and talk to me like a dog. She could do all that because of what she done for me growing up and the things she do for me now. You feel me? Let me read the comments. Okay, C-Mac, Boosie's a fool. Blue might be in the wrong, but Boosie gotta tighten up, period. Just all love for that, man. I lost all love for that, man. He exposed himself. I lost respect for him. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It kind of did me the same way. I was like, man, cause, bro, you can't, like I say, it just ain't no reason for it. I don't care what nobody say, or how anybody feel about it. It ain't no reason to disrespect your mama. It just ain't. I don't care. It just ain't. I always rap with Webby too, man. I always thought Webby rapped better than Boosie. I always thought Boosie was the more street dude though, but I always thought Webby rapped better than Boosie. And let me touch on this street stuff too, man. When it come to Boosie, sometimes I feel like Boosie is just, to me. Sometimes I think a person can be so street to where they stupid. You feel me? Not no disrespect, but this is what I mean by it. He gets on TV and he let Vlad play him and Ti against each other. As a man, you shouldn't go out with another man say or let another man play you. You should be able to think for yourself. And Vlad just straight up played him and Ti against each other. And they, even though they back cool, I don't see how you let that man do that. You feel me? And the way Boosie talks about people that snitch and stuff like that, you feel me? Bruh, you just beat a death penalty case. Dang, that jump running. I should have showed y'all a picture of it. But either way, you just beat a death penalty case. You feel me? You done beat cancer. You done beat a lot of things, you feel me? To where now you making M's and you in the industry and all that. Why do people why do people always get money and want to revert back to the streets? Like, man, forget the streets. You feel me? Like, I'm in the hood right now. If I got a deal and made it and all that, man, you think I'm finna come back and just be chilling out here and and involving myself, put myself in dangerous situations and all that, and wanting to speak on another man if they snitched or not, man, I don't care what that man did, you feel me? I gotta worry about me. Said why I don't believe Boosie's a gangster. He present himself. I be thinking the same thing sometimes, man. It just the way people be talking and the things they say. I don't know. I just don't know, man. Cause they always say the person in the room that's the loudest and want to be noticed or whatever is the softest person. But the person that's in the room, he quiet and ain't saying too much. That's the person you need to watch out for. You feel me? That's the person that'll do something. And Boosie just be so quick to start talking about stuff. He has no filter. You feel me? And I was always taught, watch what you say. You don't get on camera and just talk about certain things. You feel me? Some things you lead to a person's imagination. You feel me? But I just don't understand like why a person that got all this money and all this, be worried about another person snitching or be so concerned with what's going on in the streets and all that, you feel me? Cause I guarantee you, shout out to BG, cause BG home. I guarantee you now that BG out, he ain't concerning himself with nothing that's going on in the street. All that man probably want to do is go drop some CDs and make some money and take care of his family. Because being in the streets and worrying about what's going on in the streets, what got him that 14-year sentence in the first place. And then, do you notice when Boosie was doing all that talking about the streets and all that, the police came and arrested him because of the video that he was on a live and they seen the pistol on him and they charged him with it and all that, you feel me? That because you want to keep that street image so bad. I don't gotta be in the street for nobody to know I'm street. You feel me? I ain't gotta say I'm hood for nobody to know I'm hood. I don't have to holler I'm real for somebody to know that I'm real. You feel me? You just tell it. Real shows. You feel me? I don't have to tell it. You can just. I don't gotta say it. You can just tell it on me. So the same with him. You shouldn't have to keep yelling and saying it and involving yourself with it. You feel me? Everybody know what you done been through and what you done overcame. So nobody's saying you not real or gangster, but you don't gotta keep acting and presenting yourself as it though. And disrespecting your mama and doing all that type of stuff. Ain't nothing gangster about that. Nothing gangster about that. Man, I can't whistle. I try to stop somebody that I just can't whistle. Yeah, man, salute to BG. Here real when ain't nobody can dispute that. Yeah. He said imagine him in interrogation without a camera. Yeah. I feel exactly what you're saying, man. And I know, and people gonna get in the comments and they might say something against what I'm saying, but if you solid and you real and you been out here, you you should be able to understand what I'm saying. And it ain't no disrespect toward them or nothing like that. It's just me speaking my mind. I don't rock with that. But anyway, I got off the subject of his brother. Yeah, so his brother go and does an interview with Say Cheese, and he talks about Boosie being disrespectful and all that, and just put putting it out there for everybody. I feel like on that end too, it really ain't none of our business. I feel like that's something him and Boosie should talk about. But then again, Boosie said he ran down on his brother. What's up with you? Subscribe if you hadn't subscribed. But Boosie said he ran down on his brother. And that's another thing, like, why, man, you think I can run down on my brother? But they say his brother stole money from him. But I want to say I read somewhere it was proven that he didn't, though. But either way, you think I can, man, I ain't finna run down on my brother. I'm not finna put no harm on my brother. I'm not gonna do nothing to take him out this world, you feel me? I'm not Kane, you feel me? I can't do that. This ain't New Jack City, you feel me? I can't G money my brother. I just don't understand it, man. I mean, it's like he trying to prove a point that you don't have to prove. You don't have to prove that you real and you'll do something. We believe it. But running down and disrespecting family, that's I don't understand that. I just don't get it. I don't get it. That bullshit demon. Let me tell you though. I'm not in his back pocket or nothing. I don't really know all this stuff I'm saying is just alleged and he say she say. But I will say this guy knows and karma is real. Karma is very real. For anybody that don't think it is, it's very real. And God will show you quicker than he can tell you. Yeah. That's the that's the saying around these parts anyway, you feel me? That's what happened. Allegedly, let me say I always keep saying it allegedly. They say he'll do that, but how can I put, man? Y'all know how I go, man, in the street. You know how I go in the street, man. If I got a problem with somebody, I don't want nobody else gonna handle it. I'm gonna go handle it. You feel me? If it's really that big of an issue. But somebody get in my comments and they'll say, when you a boss, you don't do that, and you let somebody else handle it. Now, when you a boss, you keep your people out of that because you don't want your people to go and do no time or get thrown away or catch a death penalty charge or whatever. You don't lead your homies into slaughter. Even when a king got an army or a general got an army, they strategize on how to get to the enemy. They don't say, okay, man, I'm gonna put all y'all in the front and 300 y'all know y'all gonna go, but y'all just be in the front so the rest of us in the back can go ahead and take them out. Now you trying to make sure all your men make it back to the house to their families too. You feel me? But that's just how I see it, man. That's how I see it. Everybody ain't gonna see it how I see it. If I got money and I'm like I said, I'm in the industry or whatever, I do all this to get out of the hood. People rap and sign that. I just seen Nori talking about it. People sign that first contract, even if they getting over on you. You sign it to get out the hood. And then once you start getting money, you start wanting more. And then you start figuring out how it works. And then you try to work out the better deal for you and your family. You feel me? So you can set your kids up right, your kids up right. But the first one you sign is just to get out of the hood. So why, when people get out of the hood and they get money, they always want to revert back to the hood. They always want to make like, okay, man, I'm still in the street. I'm still real. Look, I got millions of dollars and I'm out here in the hood. Why? To get robbed. You out there with wolves. You out there with people that probably ain't got nothing but $2 or $3 in their pocket. And you got on them. $1 million chain and you in a Ferrari and all this, and these people don't even got a ride, you feel me? Got on the 2 for 89 Reeboks that you get at Foot Locker, and they busted because they been had them so long. And you coming around me with all this, You food. You looking like food to me. You feel me? So why put yourself in that situation? Yeah, we doing all this. I do all this to try to get out of the hood. I'm not trying to make it out of the hood to go back to the hood and then throw my whole life away. And then be locked up working in the pen making 25 cents an hour, making license plates when I was just making millions. You feel me? Do that make any sense? Do that make any sense? None, man. None. Alright, let me talk about the last thing I got on here. The dude in Las Vegas. I don't know his name. I heard the song and I just couldn't believe it, but alright, allegedly, because like I say, he just went to jail for all this and he ain't convicted of nothing, so we're gonna say allegedly. Allegedly, a Las Vegas man went committed a M, then goes and make a song about it. And in the song, he's rapping things that they didn't even say in the news, you feel me? Really implicating himself. Let me read this. I wouldn't leave my hood, I would go back and change the hood, open up businesses and help them instead of going back to be praised. If everyone can't floss, I won't floss. Exactly. Exactly, man. You supposed to go back and try to make things better for everybody else. Try to put money in everybody else's pocket. That's what I was saying when I was saying that a king don't lead his army into slaughter. He try to make sure everybody make it back. Exactly. Yeah, these rappers crazy, man. They crazy, bro. But yeah, this man goes and makes a song, and the very first thing he rap is, "That's why you dead," and then goes on and starts rapping and like I say, implicating himself, saying things that they didn't even put in the news that don't nobody know. And then the laws heard it, sat there, took notes. Okay, what'd he say? Yeah, all right. Where at the store? Okay. What time? 3:30. Okay. All right, go pick him up, and then go pick him up. And now he in jail looking stupid. And the first thing somebody holler when they go to jail, man, somebody snitched. Man, you snitched. I've made tons of videos about this. Why do people go and get locked up and the first thing they holler is somebody snitched when you just made a song, or you go on live and you talk about what you just did? Yeah, this rapper want his chain back, telling man he gonna give us 10,000. Yeah, man. We got his chain. We got his chain. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that dude, he just got murked, man. And now I'm gonna go put on this cap and one of his jerseys and then go make a live. And then be like, man, what happened to that dude down the street? Shoot, I don't know. Showing his cap and stuff. And then you get locked up. Man, somebody told on me, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, don't nobody be telling on you dudes, man. Y'all do tell on y'all selves, man. Y'all tell on y'all selves. Y'all so smart. Y'all go tell on y'all selves and then holler everybody snitching. Everybody snitching. It just blows my mind, the things that us as a race do. You feel me? It just blows my mind, man. I cannot believe how off some people can be. And the dude can rap. You know, he got a good little flow and all that. So he probably could have had a little promising career. If not a mainstream artist, you can always make songs and have a good local buzz or whatever, enough to where you can go do shows and get paid, make a living to where you don't have to go work in no factory for the rest of your life at least. But everybody wants that hood fame though. They want that street cred. Street cred, man. Hey, somebody tell me in the comments right now how much street cred pay an hour. How much do street cred pay an hour? If anybody can tell me that, then I say go do it. Just tell me how much do street cred pay an hour? What they make? 12.50 an hour? 15 an hour? How much do street cred pay? Now I'm gonna tell you, it don't pay nothing. It don't pay nothing. It don't pay not one thing. All it pay is jail or death. That's it. That's all it pay. Jail or death. Ain't no other ways around it. And I ain't know here to preach because I've done my fair share of very dumb things, you feel me? Just plain ignorant stuff that I can admit was very stupid on my part. But I got older, I got wiser, I had kids, I got a better understanding about life, and I still can learn things, you feel me? I don't know everything, but I know this stuff. We say it depends on the sit you on. Now I don't know no street career to pay nothing. I'm telling you, I don't know none to pay nothing. Nothing. But like I say, I know what the streets can get you into though. It can get you popped. Let me say that too, it can get you shot. And if you don't die from it, you still shot. Being shot don't feel good. It can get you stabbed or anything, and being stabbed definitely don't feel good. Now I ain't never been shot, but I have been stabbed, and I'm gonna tell you, it do not feel good. It does not feel good at all. Or it gets you into jail. I've been there. Wasn't fun. Wasn't nothing cool about it. People make like going to jail is cool. Catching the charge is cool. Some folks they be like, man, you ain't never even been to jail before, and then everybody will start laughing around you. Shit, that's a good thing. You know what going to jail mean? That means you were dumb enough to get caught. That's what that means. You were dumb enough to get caught. And when you go more than once, two, three, four, 5 times, then that should let you know you're not a good criminal. Maybe you ought to change. Maybe you need to try something different. You're not a good criminal. You keep going to jail. Maybe selling dope is not your thing. You feel me? Maybe stealing cars is not your niche. You feel me? Let me see. She said street credit comes when you on a set you not from. And they know you out here getting money and will hurt something. They overlook you. That street credit in St. Louis, okay. Street cred in the SIP, I would say is what would I say? Is who hustling the most. Who hustling the most and who got that rep to that will do something. You feel me? And like in Chicago, I seen a video. A dude said, "Ain't nobody trying to make no money. Don't nobody want to be the biggest hustler. Everybody want the most bodies. You feel me?" And I was like, "Man, that's so crazy. You want the most bodies. You feel me? Like, okay, if somebody in the SIP, right, in Mississippi, if somebody caught a body, that's something you don't want nobody to know. You feel me? Like, I don't want nobody to know I'm a three-time dude or a 4-time dude or even a 1-time dude. You don't want nobody to know that because if somebody know, it's no statute of limitations on an M. So you try to keep that to yourself. But up there, they want it to be known. I just thought that was so crazy, man. Like man, our race is just going down, bro. Don't that scare y'all, man? Like if y'all got kids, don't that scare y'all to think like, man, what my kids gonna be living through when they get my age? It makes me nervous to think of what my son, my daughter, my youngest son, like what it's gonna be like for them when they get older. Because when I was young, it wasn't the drugs that's out now wasn't out then. But you ain't have to worry about getting a fake pill or worry about worry about just getting pop going to a show and all that. But now, man, you got worries everywhere you go, everywhere. Yeah. And who wants to live life like that? You feel me? Who wants to live life with their head on the swivel every day? And like I say, especially if you got kids, like let's say I'm out here just doing everything right, and then I decide, okay, I'm finna take my kids to the park. I don't want to be at the park, just looking around every minute. I can't even enjoy myself. I can't do nothing. You feel me? Some people in different places, by the way the hoods and sets and all that set up, they ain't never even left a block. You feel me? Because this next block is the ops, or this block over here is the ops. You can't even leave your hood. You feel me? Not walking. You better drive and drive fast and be in a car that don't nobody know. That's just not a way to live. And exactly, man. Like I say, when I was young, it wasn't no fake pills around. Wasn't nobody walking around with ARs and everything. People might have a little pocket rocket or just a little handgun. It wasn't no 30 clips. It wasn't no 100 clips. It wasn't no 200 clips. It wasn't, people had stuff like that, but it wasn't nothing that people just carried around them daily. Nowadays, man, when you get into it, one of these young dudes or just any dude, period, they ain't pulling out no handgun. They finna pull out something that they carry in the army that you got to hold two hands. That when they start popping, they can't even hold it right, and then start shooting out of control, and then that's when you hear on the news a little 6-year-old got hit, a 3-year-old got hit. Cause these young dudes can't even control what they shooting. Yeah, Mississippi got plenty of land, plenty of. That what most folks do, man. Like if you, now I'm gonna tell you, man, beef down here, it ain't like everywhere else. It ain't like in Chicago and all that. Now I ain't gonna put us in that category. We don't just go around just bang bang shoot all the time. People around here, some people still will fight. Some people will. They'll still go and fight or whatever. But that be because you got older OGs around that actually talk to these dudes. Versus somewhere else where a young nigga might think, man, can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm gonna do what I want to do. But down here, people they still have what you call respect. You feel me? So they ain't gonna let you go and shoot it out or whatever and throw your life away. They'll tell you now, you just go and get that head up and y'all gonna be cool afterwards, or y'all just gonna respectfully stay away from each other. You feel me? Not all the time though. Sometimes it gets out of hand. Like if y'all go watch one of my videos, I can't think of what it's called. Right here where I'm standing, right here. Dude, my homeboy, Big Bun, R.I.P. He got popped. Right, I'm gonna show you. Right there. Lost his life. Right there. Right there. All because wasn't nobody trying to scrap or nothing, and he already had beef with somebody, and one thing led to another, and he pulled out a handgun, and the other dude pulled out, like I say, something that you gotta hold with two hands. You heard one pow, and then you heard another blah blah. It was crazy out here that day. Right, man. I got some stories now. Right here, right here. It used to be where that truck is. It used to be a big tree right there. It was a shootout right here in my yard, right here in my auntie yard. I ain't gonna get into the specifics of it, but we were hiding behind this tree, taking cover. while shooting right here up the road, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff be happening, man. A lot of stuff. Yeah, 10 shots. Wasn't nobody shooting no 50s and 30s and 50s and hundreds and all that. And people wasn't ODing every day. A dope dealer didn't want to sell you nothing that's gonna kill you. You feel me? Cause they want the money. They want their customer to come back. Nowadays they sell you stuff that'll kill you. And then somebody will see that it killed you and they be like, man, it must have been strong. I want some of that. Ain't that, man? Bruh, I had to go to these classes one time, these anger management classes one time, right? And I was in this class with this white dude, and he was an addict or whatever. And he told me a story that him and his brother was chilling. His brother, they went and cop some dope or whatever. His brother did it first, and then his brother ended up dying. Him and his sister grabbed the dope or whatever, hiding everything for the police come, for the ambulance and all they come. And they said they were so eager to go try it because if it killed their brother and they know he got a high tolerance, they said they had to try it. And they tried it too. He said they did it. They just didn't do as much as he did. And I'm like, bro, it killed your brother. He was like, man, I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I just thought that was crazy. Like, man, what? I don't know. And down south is family based. Most got respect and dignity. St. Louis, most fatherless males. You right. I'm about to say, yeah, you right on that now. Down south, down here, everybody really, church oriented, family based. People have a high belief in God and people have respect. You feel me? I ain't gonna, you right on that. I don't really know how St. Louis is. I got family up there, but I ain't never been. But down here, okay, down here it's not Bloods and Crips. Like we don't have no Bloods and Crips where I'm from. You got GDs, you got Vice Lords. You might see some Stones. Um, you got Simon City. You got that's really the main things. The main things. And they ain't we don't bang like that. Like people you have a GD and Vice Lord from where I'm from, and if we go somewhere like my town, Baldwin, if we go somewhere out of town, we Baldwin. You feel me? We ain't he a GD, he a Vice Lord. Nah, we all together, we Baldwin. We riding for each other. Versus if we got into it here where we from, then that gang stuff ties in. You feel me? But even then, people be in cliques, and even within the clique, people might be two different things. You feel me? But we in a clique, we all together. But if we go somewhere else, we the town. You feel me? Cause that's what people know us as. It ain't that, oh man, that's that dude from Baldwin. He a GD. That's that other dude from Baldwin. Right now, that's them dudes from Baldwin. You feel me? That's how they know it. Because we got the reputation, and I hate we got this reputation. We got the reputation of starting stuff. Because like I say, back when I was younger, like I said, I've done a lot of things, man. We kind of did you start stuff. You feel me? But for the most part, it ain't like that no more. Everybody about trying to get some money. So I used to be a heroin addict. That's fast. If you really want to die deep down inside, I'm gonna keep it real. I understand that, man. I understand that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel that because I used to be real heavy on the pills like that. You feel me? So I get what you're saying. I do. McGee pipe, man. What? I know hella McGee's and hella prices. I don't know no McGrady's though, but I know hella McGee's and hella prices. I'm in the hood I'm at right now. It ain't nothing but prices. This is called Price Street where I'm at. You feel me? This is Price Street. Yeah. My family up that way is panels. I'm kin to some panels. I'm kin to I don't know what else. I know panels. I got a granddad that he buried up there in St. Louis, man. Might be Hazelhurst or Hazelwood or it's Hazel something. But yeah, he buried up there. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. You have a lot of people that be from Chicago and Joliet and stuff, cause we all got family up that way. You know, it's like everybody up that way got family in Mississippi, and everybody in Mississippi got family up there. Like I got family in Chicago, Joliet, St. Louis, Saginaw, Michigan. Somebody that do something up that way, and then they'll move down here, and they'll bring that element that's going on up there down here, and the younger dudes just follow. You feel me? And stuff just started going crazy. Oh, okay, you got okay. That's your family in Mississippi. Hazelwood, yeah, Hazelwood. Yeah, Hazelwood. Yeah, I couldn't think of what it was called, but yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, Hazelwood. See, my granddaddy, he took a man life down this way, and he had to move. He moved up there, to get away from him. I can say all that now. You feel me? But that what happened. And he moved up there and started him a whole nother life and got my family, and he wound up passing up there, and they buried him up there. I got a homegirl that stay up there now. I got a lot of people that I know. Well, that I fool with that moved to St. Louis. Matter of fact, they say St. Louis about the murder capital, ain't it? I know y'all got a lot going on up there. A lot going on. And see, where I'm from, it's like I say, vice versa. Okay. Hey, we about on the same page then. On the same page. But yeah, down here, a lot of crime happens. A lot of people bang and people shoot and all that. But like I say, you got some people mostly like they'll because of the older generation, the OGs that be around, they'll fight quicker than they'll pop somebody. Cause you got a lot of folks around here that grew up with each other. I might not like this person, but I'm cool with your cousin, and being I'm cool with your cousin, that's what gonna stop me from like going to pop you. You feel me? Cause I'm cool with your cousin, so I'd rather just fight you than do something to have me and your cousin I'm real cool with into it. Yeah, I feel. Hey, I see, I see. But yeah, man, people, people gotta stop wanting. People gotta stop thinking that the streets is where it's at, man. It took me a while to figure it out, but it ain't where it's at. It ain't. It ain't. Not the rules. I heard. And see, I be hearing in St. Louis, right, that like I say, y'all got it all. Like y'all got GDs and Vice Lords and Crips and Bloods and all that. Like it's none of that here. It's none of that here. Like if a dude came up to me right now that's from where I'm from and told me he was a Crip or a Blood, we would laugh at him. You feel me? We would be like, man, what? Like, why you claiming them West Coast gangs and stuff like that? Because with us, I'm gonna give y'all a little history, man. I don't know if everybody know this, but I'm gonna give y'all a little history right quick. Now, everybody know, Hoover, and Jeff Fort, Chicago based, but they were born down here. You feel me? They were born in Mississippi. They moved when they were like 5 or 6. Now, fast forward when Hoover started GDs and Jeff Ford started what he started, and I don't really know Vice Lord stuff like that. I know some of it because all my cousins on my mama's side Vice Lords, but when they started that down there, it came right down here because they got family here. So people people gotta realize, like some people know this, but man, that stuff runs deep down here in Mississippi. I mean deep. You feel me? Deep, deep. So deep to where, like I say, there's no Bloods and Crips around here. Wouldn't nobody accept it. Wouldn't nobody even let it happen. You feel me? Like you couldn't come where I'm from and think that you're gonna start a Crip set or start a Blood set. It ain't gonna go. Now down on the coast is a different story. Now it's Bloods and Crips down on the coast, like toward Biloxi and I can't think of what it's called, Biloxi, and I got the name of it on the tip of my tongue, Gulfport and all that. But up north Mississippi, where I'm at, like I said, I'm 50 minutes from Memphis. You ain't gonna catch it, but it's Bloods and Crips and all that in Memphis though. It's a lot of different gangs in Memphis, a lot. I mean a lot, a lot. But nah, it ain't like that where I'm at. That's the best way to be, man. I don't fool. No, my oldest son with me right now. I do not fool with nobody. You feel me? Family. That's it. Like for people that's been watching my channel and been rocking with me for a long time, they know. Like you can see on one of my videos. It's probably my sixth or seventh video. You have to go back and look. But I tell a story about how my best friend set me up. You feel me? Dude that I had helped out, dude that I done went and rode on people for, like really protected, fought people for, done things to people for. Turn around and because he wanna be cool with another set of dudes, he turn around and, set me up, you feel me? I gotta get back though. But he turned around and set me up. So and that happened when I was 16. And from that day forward, I was through with the friend stuff. To me, a friend ain't nothing but an enemy that know everything about you. But I say, remember that a friend is nothing but an enemy that know everything about you. For real. I don't put my trust in nobody. Like I said, all I fool with is my family, and I mean close family, like my nephews, my sisters, my kids. Like not even too many cousins. You feel me? A few cousins, but not everybody, because everybody don't. You can't expect everybody to be like you. You feel me? Okay, so they ain't really standing on it. Okay, they problem. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you because I seen an interview with the dude 30 Deep Grimy. He say that like in California, rolling 60s and 8 Trey gangster cribs, they don't fool with each other. They sworn enemies. But in St. Louis, he said they cool. Like you have people that's friends in each group. So they kind of give me an understanding of it. And people think that GDs and Vice Lords beef, and that ain't really the case. Like I said, I got family, close family that's VLs. You feel me? IVLs at that, and I'm not finna go and dislike my cousins because they claim something. I got friends that's Vice Lords. I got some homeboys at Simon City. It ain't. I got friends that Stones. I don't trip on that gang stuff. You feel me? To me, that's kid stuff. Tripping off what somebody claim, man. Because everybody know the only color that matters is that green, that money. That will make the world go round. Not banging. Money make the world go round. You feel me? If I can get some money with a dude and he just happen to have on a red rag and all that, then hey, let's get some money. You feel me? If I can get along with this white boy and he Simon City, hey, let's get some money. But they always say, like when I meet somebody from Simon City, they be like, man, we bros, which I get what they saying. But you still a white boy. You feel me? You still a white boy now. But I get what you're saying. I say that because, not all white folks, but some white folks, they'll be chilling with us, black folks and all that. But then when the police come, all of a sudden, yes sir, no sir, no sir. I was sitting here, all of a sudden they become proper. They start using it. They start using their color for what they know it's for. You feel me? I know y'all get what I'm saying. They start changing. So you miss me with that bro talk. They're like saying, yeah man, we friends. You miss me with that friend talk. Miss me with that, you know. Time will tell. Time will tell if we friends or if we cool or not. You feel me? But yeah, man, you have to watch all that. But yeah, man, that's about how it go. That's about how it go. I appreciate y'all coming to this live too, man. See, Mac, I appreciate you coming on here and kicking it with your boy, man, and chopping up game with me. Real talk, man, and to everybody else that came on here, I appreciate you coming. To everybody that's on here right now, I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Man, I wish everybody, to be safe, stay healthy. Watch who you call your friend. You feel me? Watch that person that act like they so down for you. But then when somebody make a joke about you, they might laugh a little bit too hard or too long. You feel me? Like catch on all that type of stuff. You feel me? Watch them people. Just stay safe out here. I've done stuff like that too, bro. I've done stuff like that too, man. I, I ain't gonna get into it, but I've done stuff like that too, though. I get what you're saying. Cause I used to be the same way, you feel me? Like I said, as I got older, I started, calming down when it came to stuff like that, you feel me? Because everybody ain't really about all that, you feel me? Like some people might say they're a GD or whatever, but they don't, like you just said earlier, they don't really be standing on it, you feel me? They don't really stand on the rules and the guidelines and they lit and all that. They don't. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, man. You know what gets me? When I was younger, I used to stay into it with folks, and the reason I used to, is because it used to piss me off so bad when somebody else come up to me and question me about what I am, or come up to me and, man, why you got your cap like that? Boy, that was the way to start a fight with me. Don't question me on nothing. You feel me? If I know for a fact that you ain't about what you say you about, you feel me? And I always be a scary nigga, a dude that wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight, wouldn't wouldn't go and wouldn't go slap they sister boyfriend that just slapped her or something like that. You feel me? Be like, man, I ain't in there, it ain't my business. No, that is my business. That's my sister, man. I'm finna murk this dude out here, man. What you talking about? That ain't your business. Don't come question me about nothing. You feel me? That right there used to get me all the time. Like, don't do that with me. You feel me? You better do that with somebody else. But don't don't pull that with me. But yeah, man. Let me let me stop. Let me get off here, man. But hey, y'all stay safe, man. And like I say, I appreciate everybody coming on here, man. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Comment on the video, like the video, man. And as always, men, hold up for your do what you're supposed to do and not what you want to do. I'm out.